adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USF's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, South Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Acker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Burden. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's short. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's short. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd. And end zone. Touchdown, TCU! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Let's talk for a second here about USF. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, play for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They go to the ground. Across the 45. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it in the middle. It's Cavazos. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pick off. What a play by this defense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
He's got an open man. There he goes. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown Bulls! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Burton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to pass. That's caught. It's Vaughn. And tackled there by the defense.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking to throw again. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa.
Behind his tight end.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it inside the 10. Touchdown Bulls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Lets it fly. Complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. The running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now on first down from the 40. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cavazos. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa.
The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you that number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Got his man to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Give to the back. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to swing it on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And he just kept running it. He ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Sprinting away. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Here we go, set. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster, and every game he just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Hand off from the shotgun. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Start with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Florida. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And wings it incomplete.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few 1st downs and make something positive happen.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Burden. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Tavad. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
22 water. 22 water.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To give on the option. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And what a surprise. The offense will stay on the field to try it yet again on 4th down. 0 for 5 so far. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown Bulls! And the stomping has commenced. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The offense changing the play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right now.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. Got it inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play.